Mitsuki, don't cry.
He's our only son. He's just a boy.
Remember, Mitsuki, you haven't lost a son, you've won a daughter.
My only daughter, and I hope the boy will be a good husband to her.
Sure he will. Try it.
And when will the lovely Suna be married?
I don't know, but I'm in no particular hurry, thank you.
Oh, I hear rumors about you and Ilu.
Oh, that would be like falling in love with a computer almost.
Excuse me, I must be going.
Oh, must you? We were expecting you for lunch.
Another time.
Ilu, I'm afraid I've been rather nasty to you.
Oh, you couldn't be. I do have a lot of research still to do, though.
The familiar apology of the dedicated scientist. But you have to draw the line somewhere, you know. Your father was equally dedicated, but he died of overwork.
Nevertheless, I must go. Excuse me.
He's going to be as famous as his father was.
Why do scientists act as though the only important work in the world is what they're up to? All he ever talks to me about is his stupid work. And I must say, I don't get half of it. I think he makes it up on his own. But he doesn't know I'm not always impressed by scientists anyway. I think that boy's going to go crazy, and very soon.
Suna, don't be unkind. Ilu's very talented. One of these days, you're going to see Ilu at the head of his profession. He's a wonderfully gifted lad.
Why must you always stand up for him like that? Your father's decided to like Ilu, just in case he becomes one of the family later.
Shall we go eat?
Yes,
Good
please.
idea.
I wonder why little Icho didn't come.
Oh, well, you know how children are.
He's forgetful, all right. All boys are. But he wanted to show us that little surprise he had for us.
He will.
Huh? Huh? What is it?
Oh, I don't know. My skin, it's itching so.
Huh? What the? Well, this is one hell of a way to start a honeymoon. What got into you two?
I don't know. This light started to shine on us, and we just started to itch all over.
Huh? You started to itch?
From over there.
I think I know what's going
Well,
on.
what?
Come on out.
Who are you talking to?
Come on out of there, Icho.
Well, I'll be...
Icho, what a surprise.
What have you got behind your back, young man?
Oh, it's nothing.
Here, give that to me.
What is it?
Just a toy. Hey, you two are going to be late. You better hurry.
You're right. Let's go.
Bye.
Monster?
Have fun.
Come on, Icho. Where'd you get that, as if I didn't know?
In your lab, as if you didn't know.
Didn't your mother ever teach you not to shoplift?
Sure, but it was my surprise wedding gift.
Well, quite a surprise. Don't you realize they almost scratched themselves to death?
Yeah, but you gotta admit it was kind of funny.
Yes, Icho, I guess it was. My boy, that light ray is experimental.
That's what I thought it was, Ilu, so I experimented. Now you can put it in your notebook that it works perfectly on newlyweds.
Thank you, Einstein. But I was serious. You mustn't play around. We found out that the light ray causes severe itching. But there can be side effects. Understand? We've been investigating it. I bet you never realized you could harm your sister and her new husband. So from now on, just leave things where you find them, all right?
All right.
All right. Over there.
There.
Now come here. Look, you can play with these instead.
Hey, those are terrific.
I must have dozed. Boy, I'm really tired tonight.
You can sleep afterwards.
Oh, you're not going to be a nagging wife now, are you, my dear?
I bore you already. Looks like our marriage is doomed.
No. That happens whenever I get married. I get tense.
You were smiling. And really, I don't know how you can be tense and smile all at one time.
Oh, it's easy at weddings. Especially when marrying the world's loveliest girl.
Let's not talk politics now.
Oh, no, sweetheart. If that subject doesn't interest you, this might.
That's just my father at the control center. I'm sure he thinks it's very funny.
Yes, sir?
This is headquarters, son.
Do you need me, sir?
That's right. And immediately, I'm afraid. Reconnaissance job, my boy. The rocket is being readied.
What is it all about, sir?
Seems to be some kind of nuclear test somewhere in the Middle East. We want a monitor on it. We'll need you here within an hour.
Very well, sir.
Please get someone else, can't you? He's supposed to be here tonight.
I'm sorry, dear. It's a pity. He's the only one who can handle it. It'll last 2 days. We'll get him a 2-week vacation when he returns. All right?
I guess so. There's apparently no choice.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. now over the target area.
Good. Fire retro stabilizers and commence reconnaissance.
Would you come here, sir? I can't get through to the capsule. Something's gone wrong with the radio.
Capsule. Capsule. Come in. Capsule.
Hello? Come in, please. Control tower. Come in, please. Come in.
Come in. Capsule.
Oh, please.
Capsule.
Can't you do anything?
We're doing all we can, dear. Capsule. Capsule.
Here is the latest news bulletin. Reports from Korea's Rocket Control Center indicate that after perfect takeoff and a flawless entry into orbit, our rocket number 7X, at present on a routine reconnaissance flight, has developed some radio trouble. This, however, is not causing too much worry, and the experts are in hopes of clearing it up momentarily.
Capsule. 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 Come in. Come in, please. Capsule, come in. Capsule, come in.
What do you think is the matter with him? Where is he?
If it's only something wrong with his radio, don't worry too much. He'll have little difficulty landing the craft. The only problem will be that we won't know where.
Oh, he might even land in the ocean.
We'll do all we can.
Oh.
Control tower, do you read me? Over. Control tower, come in, please.
Reading you loud and clear, Capsule. Go ahead, Capsule. Capsule, we read you.
Where have you been all this time?
Listen.
I'm so glad he got through.
Prepare rocket for landing. Use manual deorbiting. Position yourself with the rear stabilizers. Time retro rockets for landing zone 2.
Roger. Re-entry at landing zone 2.
Very unusual. An earthquake in that area.
An earthquake? I thought they were just in Japan.
Not true, Icho. In any case, we do have a large earth movement here.
Sir, there's something a bit unusual going on here. Would you take a look, please?
Sir, we have triangulated the epicenter of the earthquake. The epicenter is shifting. It's moving rapidly in a straight line.
How?
And if we extend this line in the direction of movement, it points directly to the heart of Korea. We have no choice but to call an alert.
Get me H2. Capsule, come in.
This is Capsule.
Land your craft immediately. Change perspective for zone 10.
coming down.
He made it. It's all right.
Let's go.
Perfect landing.
That's the best one yet,
Yes, it
I
was.
think.
Better get over there.
B-post, B-post. This is 6M. This is 6M. The capsule is on the ground. The landing was successful.
Welcome. Welcome.
Good landing.
Good landing.
Congratulations.
Oh, darling.
I'm here too. I think you were just wonderful.
The earthquake's moving, sir.
I thought so. In what direction?
To the northeast.
Well, now what?
It looks like everyone has agreed on one important point, gentlemen, and that is that this earthquake or earth movement is defying every natural law that man knows.
It seems to me you're exaggerating. This is nothing more than a tremor.
I don't agree with you. We have an earth movement. We don't know how it started, and we don't know how to stop it.
I hope, gentlemen, you will allow me a word. I admit that my point of view is strictly military. Consequently, I believe in having cards on the table. The moment for theorizing, I think, is over now. We're positive of one thing only. There's an earthquake heading towards the center of our country. That's why we're here. And when this earthquake gets here, it's going to bring disaster. That is, unless we can get ourselves ready for it. Well, there you have it, as clear as day. Now, what are we going to do about it?
A clear statement. However, I greatly fear that science cannot help. We're as mystified as everybody.
But we cannot just sit here and wait. Now we must start in preparing. At least we have a few hours' time to try to minimize the danger and the damage that we know are bound to occur soon. We must declare a state of emergency and martial law.
I'm sure you're right, General. So we'll begin all preparations and be ready for trouble. But I think it better that we call no alert until we're sure the earthquake will hit.
This came through just now, sir.
Thank you. Gentlemen,
The United Nations has just announced that they will help us. An expert team of scientists has been ordered to come to Korea. They should be here within a few hours.
It's Wanghae. According to the board, the earthquake is now hitting close to the Wanghae province. There's no time for speeches.
Well, it's beginning to look like you are right, General. I authorize you to impose martial law immediately.
This is an emergency announcement. This is an emergency announcement. An earthquake is imminent in this area. Stop whatever you are doing and return home. Martial law has been declared. Return to your homes at once. I repeat, return to your homes at once. Listen to your radio for further instructions. An earthquake will be hitting this area.
We better go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an emergency announcement. An earthquake is expected in this area. Do not panic. Repeat, do not panic.
Oh, Mother, I'm so scared. I know. Just don't forget your father. He'll find something.
There. You see it?
Another degree. More.
Down one. And across.
About that.
Hurry up! What could that thing have been? What does it want? Where'll it hit next?
It might stop before it gets any closer.
That would be very pleasant, but don't count on it.
You know, this earthquake reminds me of something I heard a long time ago.
When I was a child, my grandparents used to tell me fables about a monster. He was connected with earthquakes.
Yongary?
That's the one.
Sir, we found this man 3 miles from the earthquake center.
Look, please.
What's that?
It's Yongary.
The mysterious moving earthquake has been identified as being caused by a gigantic reptile. This monster Yonggary has already been responsible for several deaths and great damages. All citizens are advised to stay in their homes. Our armed forces are making all necessary preparations to deal with the monster.
This is Patrol 6. Come in.
See anything over there?
Not yet.
At ease, men. Anything to report?
No, sir.
Headquarters, headquarters. This is Katu. Do you read me? There's a strange disturbance here at Inwang. I don't understand what's going on. An explosion at high altitude. The mountain is going to blow up. Oh, it's Yongary. He's coming out.
It looks like Yongary wasn't a myth after all. So, General, I suggest you get a few tanks over there. So we must now alter all our plans and evacuate. I want to see every single living human out of this town by sunup tomorrow morning. And furthermore, I want several brigades out on the streets. They're going to aid the people and the rest of the army on tank maneuvers.
Good. I think we have 3 tank divisions available.
Monster Yonggary has been reported in the Inwang area. All citizens are ordered to evacuate the city.
Where are you going? Elu, what are you going to do?
I'm going to see that monster.
You can't.
Oh, no.
The warning's out. You've got to stay away from there. You know, it could be terribly dangerous. Now we've got to get out. Come on, Elu.
No, just a minute. Nobody knows what to do this time. Neither the generals or the so-called politicians. If I can help, I've got to see him first.
Well, in my opinion, you're just committing suicide. Anyway, you were never a hero before, so what makes you think you have to be one this time?
She's right. Please don't go, Elu.
Don't you worry. I have to go. I'll be all right.
I'll go too.
Icho!
Icho! No, come back, please.
Icho, where do you think you're going?
Oh.
I'll bring them back. You wait here.
Icho! Elu!
sinners, repent! The Lord saith, repent! The Lord saith, repent! Seek ye repentance, and you shall be saved! Repent, you sinners!
Pass the beer. Good.
I sowieso. Haven't you heard? The monster's heading this way. We better all run to the hills now.
And what are we supposed to do if the monster comes to the hills? Head back to town?
I don't want to meet that monster. And I'm sure he won't die of a broken heart if he doesn't get to meet me. Goodbye, everybody.
Miserable. You know something, Edo? What this place needs is a couple of waiters who know how to drop beer.
Get back here!
Elu, look! He's pretty big, eh?
Come back! You can get killed here. Hurry!
Come on!
Hurry!
Oh, please. Elu. Are you all right?
Where's Icho?
Oh, I don't know.
Where has he gone?
Oh, what do you think?
We gotta find him.
Icho!
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 Icho! Icho!
Icho!
Gentlemen, the reports all agree on one point: the monster's power. Not even tanks, it seems, can make a dent in him.
Very well, General. Now, let me ask you what's next, if I may.
It's hopeless unless we start with the missiles.
Please, General. I've been thinking a lot about those missiles. You know, they might do more damage than Yongary.
And I'm very much afraid of one thing. If those missiles go, they could destroy one of the truly great landmarks of old Korea.
Gentlemen, as far as I am concerned, the time has come when we must discuss Korea's future and forget about Korea's past.
If he goes north, he'll hit the pavilion of the moon.
It seems to me that one ancient landmark is a lot less important than millions of lives.
Come in, Tower. This is Helicopter 1. We are flying above Yonggary this minute. All of his movements are slow at this time. He has turned completely around and appears to be headed back the way he came. All right, let's move.
What was it?
Why should a monster drink oil? I've got it. What's that?
Gentlemen, we've been observing Yongary. He just drank a whole storage tank of oil.
He just drank what?
Oh, Mother, please.
Uncle Elu!
It's him! It's Icho!
Hey!
Icho! Oh, Icho, we thought you were dead. Icho, where have you been, Icho? Oh.
Hey, Uncle Elu!
Where were you?
Watching Yongary?
Oh, really?
Yes, and how about this? He eats oil and gasoline.
You mean it?
Yes, I was standing near the main valve. I shut it off so that he wouldn't be able to get any more to drink. Boy, was he mad. He started screaming and pawing up the ground. And guess what? There was this one tank there. His tail touched it and it blew up. That's when he changed. He started dancing around, itching and scratching. Why do you think he did that, Uncle Elu?
What kind of tank?
I don't know. Wait, there was a terrible smell and lots of ice.
What? A smell? And ice, too.
Mm-hmm.
Show me where, Icho.
Elu, wait a minute. You can't go anywhere like that. You're hurt.
I'm not going to just sit around.
I better go with him.
Oh, Sona, please. Icho, no, you have to stay here.
Sorry, Elu needs my help.
Oh, no, Icho. Icho.
Hello, I'm Professor Ilunami. I've got to get a close look at Yongary. Will you please let me in?
You got here a bit too late, sir. They're going to hit Yongary any minute. They'll be using guided missiles. You'd better go.
Missiles? Really?
There'll be no use.
Well, let's hope they are. Anyway, I have my orders.
Then I guess we better go to headquarters.
I'm sorry. Father?
Suna, you know you shouldn't. Ilu, what's wrong with you?
It's nothing to worry about. I believe you're planning on missiles as a way of attacking the monster.
We have no choice.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why?
It was Icho here. His reports on the monster gave me the first clue about it.
Icho?
Boy, you should have seen it. Drank 3 big tanks of oil.
Gentlemen, there's a definite pattern here. He consumes heat energy materials. He drinks gasoline and fuel oils. Now, if heat nourishes him, exploding missiles will do nothing more than add energy in larger amounts. They will not destroy him.
All this in a child's story, eh? It is just a little ridiculous, you'll admit. So, we've had our little joke. Now we've got to move. We've drawn plans. We had better prepare all the missiles and set the launching in a short time. I say 10 minutes.
No, please. Those missiles are really going to be dangerous. Why not lure the monster away from the center of town? You've got to get him in another area. I mean, if you must go ahead and fire those missiles.
Sounds like a good idea. Can it be done?
There's only one problem, though. How to move the monster away?
Use temptation.
Well, open the fuel tanks. I mean, the ones at the Namsang depot.
You know, I really can't take all this seriously.
Now, hold on. Wait a minute. This has possibilities. I say we open the depot. If this scheme can save one human life, it's worth it.
He's right.
Yeah, good. I'll be in touch with you later.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye.
Good idea.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Well, Ilu, do you need anything?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, a helicopter.
I can get you one. Why do you need it?
Watch this. When Yongary was at the refinery, he had a bad reaction from a chemical.
A chemical?
Uh-huh. And if I'm not completely wrong, well, I think we can get him by using it.
Well, what's it made of?
A precipitate of ammonia.
Ammonia.
Huh?
All right, let's get it all open now.
Open all fuel vents.
I don't believe it's working.
What's wrong, then? Not enough?
Who knows? Get a helicopter.
Yes, sir. Hello, 6. Right. Get me a helicopter. Right. Here you are, sir.
Thank you. To Crew 3. I see the monster won't move. Climb 200 feet up. You're flying too close. Acknowledge, please.
I wonder where Icho is.
I don't know.
The monster seems to be reacting to some stimulus which we cannot see. He is starting to move, and his horn seems to be turning red.
Hey, it's working!
The monster is moving toward the refinery. He is now at the refinery.
Time for the missiles.
Yes, sir. Prepare the missiles. Prepare the missiles.
Seems to have slowed down.
This could be only temporary. I think the solution, the ammonia, needs more work.
The missiles worked. I knew they would.
It happened, see? It's wonderful.
The monster's no longer a menace to our people. I knew they'd do the trick.
Let me see. This might work. That's it. It's beautiful.
Huh?
I should have had more faith. This is the answer. I just knew I was on the right track with that ammonia. All we need now is a further refinement of this precipitate. That'll put him out of business. And it's about time.
Oh, Ilu, congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Ilu, you know I'm so proud of you. You must be a genius.
Hey. 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 What's wrong with you?
What's that?
Come here. Hey! Leave me alone. What do you think you're doing? Leave me alone, will you? Get your big mitts off me, will you?
Get out of
Leave me
here.
alone. Come on. Let me go.
You little brat. Control tower. Control tower.
It looks like he's still standing.
What? Yonggary's not dead?
You hear me? That is
He's
correct.
still alive, sir.
That is correct. Area 8, will you confirm, please? Thank you, Area 8. Over and out.
The missiles.
Yes, sir, immediately. Platoon?
Yongary! All of you, hurry! Stop crawling! Come on!
Nothing seems to work. We had better head back.
So you were right. How wonderful.
He was.
You see?
Stop, please. No, don't do it anymore.
Huh? What is it?
Does he have to be killed? Does he really? Please, Uncle Elu. I mean, you should have seen him last night. He was dancing. Uncle Elu, we just couldn't have let him stay alive like he was, could we?
Icho, I know how you feel. And I'm sure we all do. Anyway, we have no choice about this.
Oh, Elu, in a way, you know, I'm sorry, too. I wonder if he really meant to hurt us.
Well, who's to say?
You know, we better be going.
Yes, we're finished here now.
One time, I don't mind going on record. Oh, look.
Sir, do you have a statement for the press? After all, it was your office who was responsible for defeating Yonggary.
Well, no. I wouldn't say that. I really think the first credit goes to Dr. Elu. It was his analysis that gave us the key we needed. There he is. You'd better talk to him.
Sir, a moment, please.
Do you have a statement for the press, sir? We'd like to know how you did it. How did you find the monster's weakness?
First of all, I'd like to thank the minister very much. For the rest of it, I'm gratified that science was able to be of help. But truthfully, that's only part. The very first clue was found by Icho here.
I didn't do anything.
Icho, tell me how old you are.
Oh, about 8.
Well, acting as scientific advisor to a whole nation is quite a job for an 8-year-old. Without your work, we might all have been destroyed. How do you feel about that? Well, then, perhaps a word from your sister, Miss...
I'm no good at words.
Your brother's pretty special, isn't he, Miss?
Oh, only special about getting himself in trouble. Apart from that, I'd say he's just an ordinary brat of a brother.
I think little brothers are supposed to act like brats. But anyway, my sister's nice.
What would you like to be when you grow up, Icho?
I want to be a great scientist, biologist.
What would you like most in the world? What wishes?
Let's see. Well, one wish is about my sister and Uncle Elu. I wish that the two of them would hurry up and get married. They're just standing around doing nothing.
Oh, you miserable brat.
Anything else, Icho?
Yes, something about Yonggary. I saw him playing dance. I think all of you should realize it wasn't his fault. You call him a monster just because of the things he did. He was just looking for food, and we had to kill him because he got in our way.
He might have destroyed the entire Earth if we hadn't stopped him.
Of course I know. I know that we had to kill him, honest. But my other wish would be that he could be here now.
You're a fine young man. We're all very proud of you.
Hey, let's get started, can we?
Well, now then, about that first wish of each.
I must say we've been waiting for this.
Oh, Lou, what a wonderful idea. I think you should.
Do you? And what about Suna?
Oh, it sounds like a proposal. You should take it. Oh, stop it.
Well, I hate to disappoint Icho in all his wishes.
All right, I accept. In front of witnesses, too.
Hey, Suna, just think. In a month or two, you may have a little brat like me.
A month? Oh.